Salisbury Center, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Ed Ngong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TCB 46. Our ninth fight of the evening, we have Ed Ngong making his way to the ring, 36 years old. He's 6'3", once again 182 pounds, so we're in that 185-pound class again. Just like the guy before him, Kevin Lopez, he's also fighting out of Capital MMA, so he's going to look to bring home another victory for Capital MMA after Kevin Lopez was able to win that last fight by unanimous decision.
Yeah, this is another Capital MMA versus Kaizen. I mean, they've had a couple face-offs here tonight, and this is another one. I think they're going 1-1 tonight, so maybe this will settle the score, Brooke. But yeah, we got Ed Ngong coming in, like you say, 36 years old. Got the age factor, but doesn't look like it, man. This guy looks like a ripped to shreds.
Yeah, for 36, man. I wish I looked like that when I was 26. Good heavens.
And again, we'll have that 6'3" height advantage over Smith. So we'll see. But I mean, just to my eye, from what I can see, Ngong here with incredible attributes as a fighter, especially in the art of 8 limbs. So excited to see him in here. Let's get the blue corner in here.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Jourdan Smith.
Jourdan Smith coming to the ring, 24 years old, 6 feet tall, 184 pounds. Again, this is another fight where neither of these competitors have fought in TCB before. 0-0 records. He's fighting out of Kaizen MMA. So again, we don't necessarily have a good scouting report on either of these guys because none of them have ever been in the ring before here at TCB. One of the things that I will point out is Jourdan Smith is considerably younger than Ed Ngong, but as Brent pointed out, man, I'll tell you what, Ed Ngong does not look like a 36-year-old. So we'll see whether the age plays, any part at all in this fight.
Yeah, excited to see these guys. And like we've been saying on some of the debut fights here tonight, that there's not a ton to go off of for us to say, hey, this guy does this, or this guy, has done this, and that we've seen or commentated on their fights before. But what we can do is look at where they come from and what schools they study under. And with Capital MMA, Kaizen MMA, they got great camps in the local area here. And when you see guys like this, both going against each other from camps like that, it's always going to be an exciting fight to watch. So even though these guys are debuters, I'm excited to see this one, a Class B Muay Thai fight. So they'll be able to hit each other with elbows, knees, kicks, punches. This is going to be an exciting one. And as we've seen in our last one here tonight, at the 185-pound weight class, these guys pack a bigger punch than the lighter weight classes. And the last fight had everybody on their feet here inside the Salisbury Center. I am positive this one will have the same effect. Let's send it down to Chris here to make this fight official here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB middleweight division. It is brought to you by our friends at Mahana Fresh, positively fresh and positively delicious. And now, starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6'3" and weighing in at 182 pounds, fighting out of Capital MMA, he is making his TCB debut. It's Ed Ngong. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot tall and weighing in at 184 pounds, fighting out of Kaizen MMA, he is also making his TCB debut. It's Jourdan Smith. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB middleweight division. It is brought to you by Mahana Fresh, and your referee is Daniel Nelson.
Daniel Nelson, the referee, as we are about to get underway. Ed Ngong, Jourdan Smith. Referee giving them the final instructions. And here we go.
You can't get a much better corner than what Jourdan Smith has right now. With Liam Pinheiro and Arthur Payton, two of the best to come out of TCB and Cagezilla in a while.
Nice early exchanges from both fighters. Nice overhand right from Jourdan Smith.
Yeah, wow, they smacked him right upside the head. And yeah, agreed with you, Chris. I think Liam and Arthur are in the corner there giving him some expert advice is going to help Jourdan here if it makes it out of the first round.
Yeah. And just the success that Liam and Arthur have had here lately has been incredible to watch. And Liam Pinheiro is one of our former broadcast partners here at Cagezilla and TCB.
That's right. That's right. And Cagezilla champion as well. So.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely some good guys to have in your corner. And man, Jourdan looking sharp. He got a big right hand, and I haven't seen Ngong using his reach and his range just like I'd like to see just yet. So we'll see if he can start to establish that.
He's standing very flat-footed as well, Brent.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice overhand right from Smith.
Jourdan's making him taste that right hand. Oh!
Once
man.
Again,
he
setting
cannot,
up.
Yeah,
yes.
He cannot keep taking those.
If you get the opportunity to tie up like that, Smith has got to throw big knees right there. He's got the legs for it. Ooh. There we go. You got to throw bigger knees than that.
10 seconds here. Let's see who might steal this round.
Some leg kicks there from Smith. Not much action there in the final 10 seconds. That's a close round, but I think I'm probably going to give the edge to Jourdan Smith. It seemed like he landed the cleaner shots. What do you think, Brent?
Yeah. I think absolutely he landed the more explosive blows, and for that, I think he edged out the round.
Looking at both of their corners. Both these guys seem like they're relatively calm. Neither of them seem like they're breathing heavy. Seems like this was just, I don't know, maybe they look at it as a kind of a feel-out round. We'll see. I think we still have quite a bit left in both of these guys, and I'm very, very anxious to see what they bring for round 2. Ngong, you can see his corners. His coach is talking to him.
Yeah, Ngong there with coach out of Mime Muay Thai, who also works there with Capital MMA, I'm sure, and giving Ngong some good advice there, I'm sure, in the corner, and Jourdan getting his from Liam Pinheiro. So let's see what we got here in this second round.
They tie up almost immediately.
Oh, nice low kick. You got southpaw versus orthodox fighter. That always creates some interesting clashes, some interesting exchanges.
Another leg kick there from Smith.
Yeah, just not throwing a lot of.
Oh!
Nice right hand from Jourdan Smith.
I told you guys, he cannot keep taking those right hands.
Yeah.
One of them is going to connect solid, and we almost saw it.
Maybe he's just throwing those little like patty cake type kicks to keep him honest up front, up top, because he's not throwing a lot of force behind those kicks, but those punches are devastating.
It's like there's a little bit of a cut over the left eye of Jourdan Smith.
You took the words from my mouth. Yep, it just opened up. I didn't see what did it though.
Yeah, I mean, Smith considerably more explosive than Ngong, and for that, I think he's getting the better of the exchanges. Even though he's got a little blood coming down from his left eye, I think he's been doing more damage.
Nice leg kick there from Smith.
Man, I want to see Ngong with some more output. I think he's going to be frustrated at himself if it goes the distance and he doesn't get it because, man, nice knee there on the inside from him. But he's doing a lot of waiting around and kind of standing around looking, and it doesn't win fights.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Ngong really is all that, like he doesn't move the same way that Smith is moving. He's just kind of standing there. He does seem to like to engage in that clinch. So there's the end of round 2. Again, pretty difficult round to call. How did you see it, Brent?
Yeah, man, it is a tough one, and because it's not like one guy's like totally dominating the other guy, right? But again, I do have to give the edge to Smith in this one because I just think he's more explosive, he's more athletic, he's more offensive, he's trying to do more things. Not that Ngong is out of this fight at all, or he hasn't been doing his part. I'm just saying I think Jourdan is edging him ever so slightly.
Both fighters in their corners getting talked to. Looks like Ngong's corner is very animated. Still see a little bit of that cut there over the left eye of Jourdan Smith.
Yeah, they didn't do a whole lot to address that. So
somebody should have wiped him. Yeah.
Must not be that bad. But I tell you what, that becomes a big red bullseye for me.
Oh. Yeah.
There.
Nice leg kick there from Ngong, turning up his offense a bit. I just don't see the boxing from Ngong. I don't see any of his hands. He's got some decent kicks, but I think he's got to really work on what Smith has, which is a big right hand.
Oh, missed with the kick and then the back fist.
How did he go over his head with that kick?
Both fighters decreasing the velocity a little bit here as we move into the... Oh, there was a nice right hand from Jourdan Smith.
Yep.
You know, it says 6'3" against 6 foot, but Ngong definitely looks taller than that.
Yeah. You should go stand next to him at the end and see if he really is that tall.
Yeah, I'm almost 6'4", so yeah.
Yeah, you're always a good measuring stick. If the guys are taller than you, we know they're tall.
That's right.
Ngong now with some offense, backing up Jourdan Smith to the ropes. Not able to get anything out of it.
Here with 30 seconds left here in the round, I do think Ngong has got to, shoot for the stars here to try to get something going for himself, but it might be a little too late.
Smith has been pretty effective at following up the leg kicks with that overhand right.
Oh!
Tags him.
Beautiful right hook. And I like how Jourdan switches from southpaw to orthodox. I don't think he's married to either stance. And some guy who can fight off of both stances, so that's awesome.
Tries the spinning back fist and gets taken down WWE style to end the fight.
Wow.
Both fighters showing sportsmanship at the end. Again, I would not be surprised if Jourdan Smith ends up winning this fight by unanimous decision, but I don't think that it was necessarily as dominant as, maybe a score like that would indicate. What do you think?
I would be surprised if we see anything but 30-27s across the board, but we have seen stranger things.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Chris, but again, we have seen stranger things.
Yeah, we had a 30-25 score in the last fight. That was kind of interesting. Don't really see too many of those.
Yeah, especially where there were no standing eights. So I was like, I don't know how the judges got 30-25 there.
So I meant to tell you about that. The head ref, Mike Weber, sitting ringside, and one of our judges actually corrected that. He said that both of those times should have been a standing 8. Luckily for everyone involved, it didn't impact the fight at all because the other guy did win. But yeah, that could have.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So the judges gave him the standing 8, but the ref didn't.
I guess so. You know.
Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, the judges saw what we saw, and you know, that's always kind of a funny thing. You know, not a funny thing really, because you know, if the ref steps into the fight and interrupts the fight, it should be for a reason, right? Either a foul or a standing 8, and not just stepping in for just to break them and ultimately giving both guys a rest. So again, I thought he should have given him standing 8 in that last fight, but that's water under the bridge now. We're here with Ed Ngong and Jourdan Smith, and awaiting this exciting 185-pound middleweight bout decision. Let's send it down to Chris to give us the reading.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges have scored this bout 29-28 in favor of your winner. By unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, it's Jourdan Smith.
So there you have it, Jourdan Smith victorious, giving Kaizen MMA a victory for tonight. He goes to 1-0. Ed Ngong drops to 0-1, but I'm sure we'll see both of these guys back.